Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to A Minute with God for Men. This is April 27th, Monday, and I'm glad you're with me tonight. So let's jump into it. Today's topic is fear of God. Many words in the English language have several strikingly different definitions. For example, anger can mean unbridled temper, or it can mean righteous indignation. Love can mean lust or unconditional commitment. Normally, we think of fear as an unpleasant emotion tied to anxious concern or outright terror of being harmed. But there is another definition of fear that can lead to something good and wonderful. The fear of God is complete awe and respect for Him, a realization that everything He says about love and justice is true, because God is great and mighty, and because He holds the power of life and death in His hands. A healthy and reverent fear of Him helps us to respond to Him as we should. This draws us closer to Him and to blessings He gives. And in God's response, we find Psalm 2, verse 11. Serve the Lord with reverent fear and rejoice with trembling. And in Exodus chapter 1, verse 21, because the midwives feared God, He gave them families of their own. And in 2 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1, let us work toward complete purity because we fear God. And God's promise comes to us from Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. So what does that mean to everybody? What does fear of God mean to you? To me, it's not a fear of being afraid. It's like it says, it's a healthy reverence. Let me tell you this. Google describes it as fear of God in a biblical context primarily means having profound reverence, awe, and respect for God's holiness and power rather than being terrified of Him. It is voluntary, positive, and loving submission to God, prioritizing His will. For believers, this fear motivates holy living, obedience, and trust. That's a pretty good definition of it. You hear about it all the time. Fear the Lord. It doesn't mean be afraid of Him. Never be afraid of God. Like I said before, you can talk to Him like you're talking to a friend, because he's the ultimate friend. He's the only friend you need. Do people fear like their bosses? In a sense, yeah, because they have, like God has the power of life and death. Bosses have the power of hiring and firing. But that's a different kind of fear. I mean, it is kind of the same, I think, in the matter of you want to have respect for your boss, and you want to do what's right. You want to do the right thing and follow the rules and do your job well. That's always kind of puzzled me what fear of God meant, and I really haven't understood it. Probably never will totally understand it. The Bible is so full of things that are way beyond our comprehension. I mean, we try our best to understand it and read it and get what we can out of it, but there's so much deep meaning in the words of the Bible. So that's all I got for tonight. Please, again, keep Johnny and Christine Gillum of Gillum Farms in your prayers, as they lost their grandson over the weekend, and just lift them up to the Lord and keep them in your prayers and thoughts. So, like I said, it's Monday, so we're getting some weather out here. I don't know what part of the world you're in, but I hope you stay safe and have a great week. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Just have a good week. Have a good night, and take care of one another, and do the right thing. All right? Peace. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.